OSHA stands for the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, an agency of the U.S. Department of Labor. OSHA's responsibility is worker safety and health protection. OSHA covers many industries such as construction, agriculture, and maritime. OSHA has only been around for 42 years, but the need for OSHA has started much earlier. In 1911, the Triangle Shirtwaist Company fire in New York City killed 146 of 500 employees in one of the worst work-related disasters in our country's history. Factory workers died because doors were locked and there were no fire escapes. Most of the workers that were killed were young female immigrants working long hours for low wages. This tragedy outraged the public, who called for safety and health reform. Frances Perkins, who later became the first woman Secretary of Labor, investigated the Triangle Fire and tried to find ways to prevent future occurrences. Production for World War I caused a crisis in workplace safety and health conditions. The government created a working conditions service to help states inspect plants and reduce hazards. In the 1930s, as part of President Roosevelt's New Deal, additional laws increased the federal government's role in job safety and health, but the federal role was mainly to provide service and information to state governments. By the late 1950s, the federal-state partnership could no longer deal with the growing workforce and increasing hazards. Additional federal laws were enacted but only covered certain industries. By the 1960s, 14,000 workers died every year and more than 2.2 million workers were not able to work due to injuries and illnesses. Many thought that the only solution was a federal law with the same rules and enforcement for everyone. On December 29, 1970, President Nixon signed the Occupational Safety and Health Act. With the creation of OSHA for the first time, all employers in the United States had the legal responsibility to provide a safe and healthful workplace for employees. OSHA formally came into being on April 28, 1971. Most employees in the nation come under OSHA's jurisdiction. OSHA covers private sector employers and employees in the U.S. Those not covered by OSHA are the self-employed, immediate family members of farm employees that do not employ outside employees, and workplace hazards regulated by other federal agencies such as the Coast Guard.